My name is Aliyah. I am 17 years old. I live in York, South Carolina. I love to spend time with my family, friends, and community. I love playing sports and baking and cooking. Today, I'm teaching the CEO of K12 how to make cinnamon rolls.
My name is James Rue. I'm the CEO of K12, and I'm here today to meet with one of our students, Aliyah, and we're going to do some baking.
A few months ago, I was chosen out of 6 finalists to be a part of the National K12 Cooking Competition. So going in, I was very excited. I was confident, but it was very stressful, but also very exciting. I have never really taught somebody how to bake or cook, so that's going to be something different for me.
I love to cook, but I really stay away from baking because it's a little more precise, measuring, exact, and that's not sort of the way I cook, so I really am a novice to baking.
I have been with K12 for 4 years. I have never thought that I'll be teaching the CEO of my school how to cook or bake, show him how to do anything for that matter.
So we're gonna do some cooking today?
Yes, we will be making cinnamon rolls.
I'm not much of a baker though, so
Well, we'll
you're
learn
gonna have to
today.
help me out. K12 apron, cook-off. Why are we doing cinnamon rolls?
I love to make cinnamon rolls. I always make it at home, so I feel very confident with teaching you how to make
Yeah.
it. So I think we're gonna
Where's
have
the
fun.
recipe come from?
I found it online, however, I've tweaked it to my liking.
So is your liking sweeter or less sweet or?
Mine's is more sweet and
Okay.
more soft, more buttery.
Okay, so more butter, more sugar.
No,
Sounds healthy.
Very not healthy, but we're gonna enjoy it.
Yes.
Do you cook often or bake?
Every time I've tried to bake, it turns out, because I'm not precise, it turns out very different than what it's supposed to turn out, and usually not good different, so.
Okay, well, keep trying. So we are gonna start off with 1 cup of warm milk, 1 stick of butter. Now we will add yeast,
Okay.
2 1/2 teaspoons of yeast.
The yeast is gonna help it rise.
Yes. 2 room temperature eggs, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup of sugar,
Okay.
no more.
A little more? Don't tell my doctor.
Now we will need the flour.
So 4 1/2 of these?
Yes. If you want, you can grab it from inside like that.
Oh yeah,
Pouring.
that seems like that would be easier, huh?
Let's mix that very well.
So how'd you get into cooking?
I've always loved it. And when I've seen everybody around me cook, as my family, they are known for cooking, I learned that I like it too. It's very fun, very satisfying, soothing, and I just love it.
And what made you want to do it more competitively then?
When I've seen my school hosting one, I said, why not? I'm good at it, I love to do it, and it's a good experience.
Yeah. You said 4 1/2, right? Mm-hmm. I don't want to be accused of not being strong enough to mix a bowl of cinnamon rolls, but it is pretty thick now, and it's pretty hard to do.
Mixed it all in the sides.
And it's pretty thick, my arms are getting tired. Our cameraman looks pretty strong, maybe he should do it.
The mixture was getting real thick and hard, and she kept adding more flour, and I kept stirring. I was getting a little tired, and so I told her that she needs to stir now.
In my world,
Yeah.
this is what we call delegation.
Yeah. So what's it like to be a CEO of a huge company?
Last year, we served over 200,000 students. But I think just the need for some kind of a different choice for education is a lot bigger than that. It's very rewarding. This is actually the best part.
That's
Okay,
nice.
what's
now,
next?
I'm gonna transfer this onto the counter. So do you want to knead or should I
I don't actually know how to knead.
take the dough and fold it over yourself? Just keep doing that until it's smooth and slightly tacky.
Okay. Use 2 hands or 1 hand?
You can use both or one. I use one. It's
one.
easier for me. Make a little nice ball so we can fit it in.
Aliyah said to make the dough into a ball. In my mind, I just picked it up and started trying to form a ball, and she sort of helped me set it back down, and in 2 seconds she had a nice little ball formed. So we're learning.
That looks better than my ball. My ball was not very round.
You're playing with Play-Doh right there. Sit it inside of the bowl. Cover it up with some plastic wrap. Let that rise, 45 minutes to an hour. I'll roll out this one first.
So now, is there a certain technique to help to roll it better? Or?
I'm rolling it in both ways so that I can wind up getting a rectangular shape at the end.
All right, well, let me see how thick yours is. I mean, it looks easy when you're doing it. It's not exactly as easy as it looks. Let's see.
His rolling techniques was okay. Could have been more rectangle, but mine wasn't perfect either, so it wasn't too bad.
This is an artistic shape.
We have to make our cinnamon sugar mixture. We start off with 1.5 cup of brown sugar. So is your job hard? Do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, I sort of think it's the best job for me. I get to do something that I think really helps a lot of people, that I'm passionate about. I think it's the right thing for this country. So yeah, it's kind of the dream job. All right.
So I'll do this one. Spread it all the way out and try not to get a hole since it's really thin. Yeah, you have to get to the edges more.
And I kept trying. And then what I realized at the end was, I think she took a little more than half of the spread, so she didn't leave me with enough.
I think we shared equally, and he just couldn't spread it well enough.
Let me see if I can spread it out better.
I scooped up the scrapings on the bottom of the bowl, and I finally got there.
Okay, be honest, it's pretty good, right?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. I need a little validation, you know?
So now we will roll from the side. Pinch and roll, pinch and roll.
Pinch and roll, okay.
I would say my technique is a little below average so far, but when we were rolling the dough up, I think I sort of pulled up to an average.
I'm just going to outline.
Oh, you score them first,
Yeah, I'm going to
and then you cut them just to make sure you got the thickness right?
Yeah. Okay, well now it has to rise for 30 minutes.
Okay, so now the frosting. So 2 packages of cream cheese into the bowl. And
1.5 cup of confectionery sugar.
A tablespoon of vanilla.
An 1/8 teaspoon of salt.
And the milk.
That's it.
Good?
And now the cinnamon rolls have risen and they're ready to be baked.
Cinnabon, watch out. We're coming after you. All right, so they're gonna bake. If you don't go into healthcare, I think you've got a good job in management, telling people what to do.
Okay.
That could be your alternative career path.
I'm not used to telling people what to do. I'm not usually the team leader. Is that what being a manager all about?
Well, it's probably a little bit more than that. You gotta know what you're doing a little bit, but yeah.
The cinnamon rolls should be done now.
It looks
Take
and
them
smells
out.
amazing.
Do you want to pour it on?
Sure.
Just try to
Do you
pour
trust
it.
me?
It went very well. I expected it to be more stiff and awkward, but it was actually very comfortable, very fun and energetic. A very good experience.
I don't want to miss any here. That looks pretty yummy.
To do something associated with cooking, but not really that I'm comfortable with, I learned a ton, with a super amazing teacher. I definitely could see myself doing this again.
Nice and soft and lots of cinnamon.
I don't really have anything to compare from what I've cooked, but they look, smell, taste delicious.
Perfect.
I'm gonna keep thinking about it in my head. Like, wow, I met the CEO and taught him how to bake. Pretty cool. Good job.